everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of my time at Sandrock. Today I don't know what to expect. I have an idea, but I think there might be someone here. I'm thinking maybe. It's thinking. I was hoping.
Howdy.
Yep.
I wanted to thank you for all your hard work with this Portia road project. I know it's a heck of a project, and it's eaten up a whole bunch of your time. So I thought I'd get some of the other builders to give a helping hand this time. We're finally ready to start reinforcing what we've drilled out. We're gonna need some regular shipments of steel frames. Once we've got that first round of frames up, we can get back to digging. I'm gonna put them up on the commission board, so get there bright and early for some extra dough.
Poor Pebbles, look at him go.
I don't even know how many we're gonna need, so just bring us some materials and we'll make them ourselves. All right, well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks again for all your work.
Okay. Just as a note, that does come much earlier, if you start from the beginning. It is very delayed. Okay, so there's, we'll have you collect. That was actually the wrong thing. I wanted him to, I think I want him to dig. Okay, we are first things first. Going to pick this up if I can get to it. There it is. So first thing, just something I wanted to say, in watching other people's videos, there is currently a bug in the game in which you're trying to interact with something, could be like a door or something like on the floor, like installing that lamp. If ever, we'll do this one because that's what we were missing. If ever you get it where like you're doing this and you're not getting the E to interact, this is a problem that's been around in the beta too. If you're not getting the E, you could run far away from it and then run back and it should appear, or go interact with something else. I saw that in a couple videos yesterday. The other thing I wanted to show, I'm going to see how she does without these two trellises, and if she behaves better, then I will, we'll put this in miscellaneous material. We'll see how she does. If she's having issues still, as she just had, we'll move things further. Okay. We'll do this. Why not? I'll do this. We'll perfect them because that has also changed. We're doing this. I'll do the nails. I'm gonna kind of do like who we're behind on. So there's some other things I wanted to show off while my head was on it, but I'm going to first do this. Ceramic sheets. So first things first. There's a new thing for your character. When you click character now, which we need to change her pupils. I forgot about that. They now have essentially like a transmog where I can set this as my outfit, but she'll actually be wearing something else. So we could have this set up as our outfit. But then for our fighting clothes, see how it's got the little equipment? And then here, it actually picks from your storage. We'll put our cuter outfit on. And there we go. And so when you want to apply your outfit, when you don't want to wear this, you do skadoodle. And there you go. And you also could put different accessories on. I'm going to leave it blank. I don't care. And then of course, when you want it removed, you do that. She does go bald for a second, but you know. The other thing we were going to do after we check our mail, first we're going to do some plastic surgery. makeover. It's just to change her pupil size because they are... She looks like there's something going on. Which this is... There it is. They made... That actually is kind of doing it. Eye shape, eye width, pupil spacing, pupil height. It's a little bit better. She still looks a little... That's a little scary. You can see they're connected, but it did reset it a little bit. Go the extreme. That's like the Puss in Boots commercial when he looks at you with the little sad eyes. We'll do there. She doesn't look as stoned. Okay. Because it was just like, I've never seen the animation. Thank you, Rosie. She was looking a little stoned, so yeah. From Chi. I completed my analysis of the old world Mahjong table just as found the other day. Unfortunately, it is one of the most basic AIs I have ever encountered in my career. It is capable only of shuffling the game pieces and keeping score, so to speak, for an unknown rule variant. It's quite useless for anything other than this game of Mahjong. Is it Mahjong or Mahjong? I've always said Mahjong. Anyway. I had already begun breaking down the parts for scrap when Ms. Katori knocked on my door inquiring about the machine. She offered me some choice words. I didn't take you for one of them church folks. Fine, I'll fix the darn machine. So I studied it for the whole night and here we are. Simply acquire some microchips, hardwood planks, and bronze plates. All items very much within your area of expertise, and repair this machine. It's located in the game center right now. Also, since I... studied it assiduously. Here is a diagram for it, if you want to have a Mahjong table. So that's that. We still did not get the mission that I wanted, which should have been a letter from this lady. I'm going to try something really quick. The other thing I wanted to show off is they listened. It's in order. It's in order. Look at that alphabetical order. It's lovely. It is lovely. The other thing I wanted to show you, I think I can now put my clothes in here. I don't think I need to carry them around with me anymore. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to show, another quality of life change is, as you can see, in my inventory, I have no plants. I don't even have water, but we have a lot to harvest. So hold on. I kind of forgot about plant. My bad. Okay. I have nothing in my inventory, yet I can use stuff from my box. They listened on this one also. So you do not have to have the items for planting in your inventory, which goes for seeds also. We'll do this. So yes, this is not in my inventory, and I'm planting. I am planting away. I am a planting fool. So that's a nice quality of life change. So you don't need the water in your inventory. You don't need the fertilizer in your inventory. You don't need anything. It's all from your box. So that's the other thing I wanted to show off, but I kind of forgot about. All right. I need to go to the research center. That is number 1. I'm going to first check my missions. Got to perfect those. I still need to make that. Okay. So refiner. The refiner now is a little different also. When you refine items, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's essentially the opposite way. It used to be like green on the left, then the blue, and so it used to go like from left to right. It now is right to left. So it was this level and now it is this level. That is something that they did also that's changed. That one, I find it a little annoying. I do find it just a slightest bit annoying just because my brain does not work that way. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to clear this out. So the other change that has to do with this, oh, I gotta make some water, is when you harvest the rose willow bush, you now get actually something. These are used for a mission eventually. So I would start planting them early. You get a decent amount from people, but I would plant them early. Okay, so these are still going. I need to start Ernest's thing. That was another issue that I think is carried over from the beta, is if you have the most basic cooking set, so was it the apprentice, some of your ingredients are not showing up. That is another issue that carried over from the beta. We need to go get soy sauce, so we'll come back. If you go on, where was it? I think it was on Steam. I would say Steam. They did have a list of all the current things that they know are a bug, but they put it in here anyway. There's a few of them. Like, they are warning people that...
Thank you.
The routing for your character, the NPCs, they know that it's a little bugged. I was gonna go into the house and come back out, and we'll do that really quick. Like, routing the NPCs is bugged. The longer you play, the worse it gets. So they essentially, so like for me, I will probably record 2 episodes back to back. So like there'll be 2 days in here. In between episodes, I will probably exit the game. And yeah. Here we go.
I just came by to thank you in person. We never would have stood a chance against Duvos without you. Tracking down Logan, discovering the secrets under the temple, piecing it all together, then finally preparing and defending us against invasion. Any one of those things would have made you a hero. But you continue to go above and beyond the call of duty as both a builder and a member of the Civil Corps. Above all, you've been a good friend to everyone around you. Here, the city put together a little something for you. I know you didn't do what you did for any kind of reward, but I'd feel better if you got something from us for all you've been through. Oh, right. I also wanted to ask you to join our emergency Fireside meeting. It's about how to handle the fallout from, well, everything. It's starting now. Don't worry, it won't take long. Hello, everyone. Seems we're all here. Let's begin. First, I'd like to introduce the commander of the Alliance forces that came to our aid, Avery. As soon as Haru arrived in Atara, he mobilized a defense force in no time flat.
Greetings. Yes, as soon as we heard the news, we set off without delay. The leader of the Alliance Guard personally chose me to handle this mission. We hardly dreamed they would be so bold as to attack us so deep in Alliance territory.
I really like his voice actor. That was like a very soothing voice for him.
Our air wing chased the enemy air destroyer all the way to the Duvos border. We can confirm that it went down a little afterwards from taking heavy fire. We've also done several sweeps of the northern ruins, arresting all of the leftover Duvos troops. I can confidently state that Sandrock is now completely safe. This attack was a blatant breach of our ceasefire. Rest assured, Duvos will answer for what they've done here.
You want to hit them back? Well, that don't mean war.
The Alliance values peace above all else, and has no intention of provoking war. However, we have never and will never back down from a fight.
Good to hear. Say, Commander, I don't suppose you could take a few of these criminals off our hands? Our jail only seats 6 comfortably and, well, we gotta uphold our own standards, else we're no better than they are.
We will stay in Sandrock briefly to prosecute any other missions Mayor Trudy has in mind for us. Then we'll leave with all Duvos prisoners, including the war criminal Penn. Everything will be smooth, so long as we're not interrupted.
Smooth as yakmel butter. That's how we do it around here. Let us know if we can help.
I said, so long as we're not interrupted.
You tell him, Avery.
Stay out your hair. Gotcha.
Commander, has your company received any ACI orders?
Official orders have not been received. However, it has become clear to me that you have been in clear violation of a 735, which warrants an evaluation by your superiors.
That's funny. I thought I was up for a Medal of Honor.
There are no medals awarded for backtalk. Return to Atar at once and take it up with your superiors.
Grace is headed out. Dang, that's right. I forgot she wasn't part of the Sandrock crew for a minute there.
What should I say? Can you be extra rough with him? It's one of those things that you can keep going back to whatever dialogue. What kind of punishment will Penn receive?
Penn was integral in the subterfuge against Sandrock and a leader in the attempted theft of the Alliance relics. Rest assured, he will be held accountable to the full extent of the law. I'll make sure of that personally. Penn is not only a senior officer of the Duvos army, he has a criminal record on and off the battlefield. He has taken countless lives and surely would have taken more if not for you all. He'll get what's coming to him.
What about Miguel and Yan?
Those two? As citizens of the Alliance, they fall under local jurisdiction. The corrupt commissioner will be held here while he is investigated formally by the Free Cities Commerce Guild, and subsequently replaced.
Won't you stay, Grace?
You know, I'd like to. Maybe I even can. First step is headed back to HQ to report on what's happened here. From there, well, who knows?
And we'll miss you, Grace.
Hey, well, don't miss me yet. I haven't received the order. I expect they'll want me around for at least a little longer to oversee things as a rep from the ACI.
Well, certainly you wouldn't mosey before going on one last ride, would you?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Then I don't want to say that one because it's no one in police custody should be handled poorly, so that's all no.
Thank you again, Commander Avery, for your timely arrival. City Hall will be cooperating with you as best as we can also. Next, Commander Avery, I believe you had some commendations you wanted to give out? To award those who went above and beyond the call of duty in uprooting the Duvos conspiracy against Sandrock. The first person we'd like to recognize is you.
Me.
Not only did you help mount our defenses against unfathomable odds, you led the charge into enemy territory, all for the good of our people and the citizens of the Alliance. Furthermore, Sheriff Justice kept calm in the face of danger. Logan, the monster hunter's fighting skills surely tipped the scales in our favor. And Grace of the ACI's espionage and cunning were invaluable in our victory against Duvos as well. Let's give them all a big round of applause.
Yay, everybody.
Commander, please present everyone with their awards.
Cuts. I do like his cape. I want his cape, really. Or his cape. Playing Logan. That would be a good cape, too.
I think that about wraps it up for today. Thank you all, and a big thank you to the heroes of the Battle of Sandrock. With brave folks like you around, there's no limit to what we can accomplish in this town. I suppose if there's anything you want to say to our prisoners, you'd better say it now. Who knows if we'll be seeing them again anytime soon.
Shall we then?
Yes, dismissed.
Logan. Yeah, we can't talk to him yet. Yeah, at least he doesn't disappear. He will, I think, as soon as he leaves the store, though. Yeah, because the early part of this, Logan's kind of a disappearing act. I got plastic surgery, Grace. That's actually what I got was plastic surgery. Or eyeball replacement. Yeah, see, Logan just disappears. All right. That was the mission I was hoping for. So that is needed to kick the story off. So, in the the first time I played it, I've only played this part. Yeah, there's the rest of the letters we were supposed to get. Still need to go get food from Trudy. Now the dust has settled on the Duvos fiasco. We still have a serious matter to address. We appreciate the help Logan has provided for the town. We need to understand and assess the lengths of his banditry. After discussing the matter with the Civil Corps, we have decided to open this to the town as the circumstances are particularly, that's a hard word to say, unique. We will be holding a trial for Logan and Haru in 3 days' time in front of City Hall. This is regarding the future of 2 Sandrockers, so please attend and give your ideas. Everyone's opinion counts. Okay, so it was what? On 3 days, so next episode. Because I knew I was missing that. It's like, where is that? Okay, we need to go get soy sauce. And then we're gonna go visit Chi. I'm just gonna go to Arvio's. We have to go to the tea party, I think at 15. And then we have to go out with Chi tonight at 2100. So we will make a point to do that. I'm going to double check the times though, just because, you know, it's easy to forget. This is the... That's the wrong button. Fleeting Youth, it's supposed to be the Fleeting Youth Tea Society. That's what that was called. I could not think of it. When I was rewatching the video back, I'm like, you idiot. It literally told me the answer and I just didn't pay attention. Like, you idiot. Okay, these are done. Okay, all of our commissions will be done. Like I said, I'm not going to probably participate in the dance-off. I've already done it once, so... Crystal is up there. So we'll go to Crystal first and then come back down. Oh, okay. I had this morning, like a late start for me, and I don't like late starts. I had to had an allergist appointment.
So much.
And my allergist is before I finish my allergy thing, they have updated this, I believe. There, rare scrapped is now in here. Do we want to renew the contract? Yeah. I'm gonna say no to relics though. We don't need relics. I mainly want the unique scrap. Let's see what's new here. I don't think anything. Workshop assistance chip. We already have that. Okay, so there's nothing new. Anyways, I went to the allergist this morning. Oh, she does not think I actually have allergies. Even though I'm miserable pretty much all summer, spring, and fall. She thinks I have non-allergic rhinitis, which I now have an inhaler I have to use. So basically, the reactions I get are so strong that it gives me an allergic reaction. I don't think we can go in here yet, so I'm gonna go get the sword. So yeah, so my cough is due to basically nerve endings in my nose that are sending a signal saying, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, and giving me an allergic reaction. But I'm not allergic to anything. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that at all. Lexi, dude, did you ask me to bring something from Highwind Porter? You didn't. Dang. Who was it? You can give me something.
Oh, thank you.
I always accept prezzies. But yeah. So that is my allergy update. Yay. This may be, no, I think we'll be able to fit this into one day. Who am I looking for? I don't remember. Oh, Ernest. Oh, Fang's, not in the cemetery for once.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Okay. We will go now to the tea party. Most of this is not voiced, so I am going to put a cough drop in my mouth because it's a lot. Sorry I'm late. I believe it can lead to an Amira dating thing. You're fine, we just got here a little early. Oh, what do we have here? You've brought our fine associate Lexi to the tea party. Wait, you brought our fine associate Lexi to the tea party, have you? There we go. I think there should be a comma there. Anyway, meet the friend group already. Things must be getting pretty serious. We're just friends. Pablo's just teasing. You'll get used to it. Why the third degree, Pablo? Sounds like someone's jealous. Couldn't tell you. I've never had to be jealous. I'm sorry. I've been so preoccupied with work lately. It's been so long since I've been able to come. Well, while you were doing confessions, you've been away for so long I was forced to open up auditions for your replacement. But you know, when certain entrepreneurial gentlewomen here, they have to spend a little on premium tea and desserts, they backed out. Sigh. Well, I shouldn't say that. It seems not many in this town are interested in refining their palates, so you're safe for now. I see. I suspected your response to my absence would be less than charitable. As such, I've brought a present for each of you as an apology. Ah, her tact is surpassed by only by her beauty. Very well, Ms. Amira. The club curator recognizes your gift. All is forgiven. Seconded, and wow, this gift is just stunning, Amira. Wait, there's more inside. It's a small teacup, handmade, as you might expect. Look, I engraved your names on them, too. Lexi helped me create the fragrant satchel, so you'll always be able to enjoy the pleasant aroma that should pair nicely with any tea leaf. Very personal, I approve. Lexi, you must join us for tea, if not only for your charm, because I've grown weary of these two beauties. Give me something new to look at. Right back at you, sunshine. Yes, please do join us more often, Lexi. I feel like you'd be a suitable member for our tea party. Pablo, as he mentioned, is the leader. Heidi and I are his knights, and together we call ourselves the Fleeting Youth Tea Society. Fleeting as in swift. We are all that remains of the vibrant artistic Sandrock scene that once was. So it goes without saying, we're always on the lookout for new members. I'd love to join. So charmingly positive, but we already have the nice one. The role is fulfilled by none other than our alliterative, don't know what that word is, alliterative, I don't know, architect Miss Heidi. Never mind that, we'll play it by ear. Good find, Ms. Amira. That's a little zoomed in. Why, Pablo, can it be? Are you starting to trust my judgment? There's nothing in the rule book that says we can't have two nice ones. Typical nice one response. Very well then, let the induction ceremony begin. Great. Well, today's one of them. I've always wanted to celebrate a new member. Heidi, you can't keep doing this. Come on, Ami. Who are we to turn down our big fancy architect's kind offer? Quickly now, a toast before she changes her mind. Toast what? This is tea, not yak milk, right? Oh, all right. Well, to our success. Success. Come now, that's a given. Let's toast to something better. Lexi, our newest member, why don't you make a toast? To friendship, to love, to gossip about everybody. I'll say to friendship. He became our friend. Exactly what I was thinking. Yes, very good, and quite addendum to Sandrock becoming the art capital of the Free Cities. This is actually a decently long mission. You're just going to leave it there? Surely your story isn't over. When it comes to my own tea, I prefer sipping to spilling. Oh, come on. Now, just a hint. What happens in Walnut Grove stays in Walnut Grove, my darlings. That's another close-up of a mirror. What? She didn't. She did. Oh, she wouldn't. She would. Goodness. I thought she was a nun. She was. Now I want to know the rest of that story. They're actually doing really well. They have their own company and everything. It's called A&G. I wonder who she's talking about. Could it be our Portian husband, maybe? I don't know. Boring. Not juicy enough. Next. Amira, whatever happened to that one guy who liked you waited outside your shop for a while? Which one? You know, the ugly one. Which one? That's mean. No one's ugly. It's lovely to have new members. Till next time. Bye, everyone. I really have to get back to work, though. So that's phase 1. That was lovely, Lexi, and I think our gifts were a hit. But I thought of it, well, it was your idea. Well, hey, you write them, I bang them out. We'll do that one. I think you can give yourself a bit more credit. I've become quite a fan of your creations, especially the more intricate ones. In any case, I do hope you'll stop by again. Take this with you and welcome once again to the Fleeting Youth Tea Society. Okay. We're gonna go get the sword. Yeah. For the door issue, the worst offenders are the Golden Goose, that specific Yakmel station, and the museum. So those are the 3 that I found the worst in the beta to open. More reading. Lexi, I was studying how Gungam pilots use the saber. I think I've recorded enough data to last me a while. Excuse me. This is a really cool sword, by the way. Thank you. I've managed to successfully repair the sword. Although I doubt it'll reach the potential of an old world version, it's still extremely powerful. Amen. Or not amen. Ahem. Anyway, since you found it, I think it's fitting that you have it. Do be careful, though. Now if you will excuse me, I have a spaceship to study. Okay, so this is a pretty cool weapon. We're gonna go play with it straight away before we go meet him for looking at satellites. Though I do need to, I will start the bronze plates because I actually completely forgot about that. We need to build a Mahjong table. So this is a pretty cool little weapon. We still need to plant stuff too. We're gonna go out to the desert because there should be a new baddie out there. First, I need to adjust my inventory. Yoink. I will probably still use daggers more often, but we're gonna go get the new baddie. It is if they still kept it in here. It was in the last beta I did. I would not attempt this one until you are probably level 30 something, like 33. It can be a pretty hard time if you're not about level 30, 35-ish. There it is. The dive buzzard. And that's why. That does it. It packs a punch. Basically are waiting for it to do that, and then here's the sword. This is a fun sword. There we go, and this is what it gives you. Kind of worth it, because 12 chromium steel, 12 rose stone, and 5 relic bags. And she does I think it's a she. I'm assuming with the little pigtails, but it, I guess, does respawn every few days. As you can see, they moved the hut over. That little, it used to be there. It is now over there. That's a change in the desert. These now have better graphics, are more finished. Before they were just sand placements. So now these are all finished. I haven't really explored it much. But yeah, that's the new desert. Everything's kind of in the same spot as it was. Like you still, like there's your fishing pit, your DD. We're not in Portia anymore. Your Yakima cart is like right by the horse's ear. You still have those guys spawning. So yeah, it's about the same. So anyway, some new little changes. While I'm out here, we have 2 hours. We'll collect some stuff. Be useful with our time. So yeah, so if your story is not moving along, go enter and exit your house, because I was wondering where that Trudy stuff was of her coming to our house. I'm like, that's the one thing I have noticed with this beta was the people who take precedence over another person is weird. It's like personal stories, like the side stories, seem to take more precedence over main quest. And I don't agree with that. In my playthrough in beta, I actually had a really bad, I guess we'll call it was a bug. I mean, let's be honest, it was a bug where Elsie had run away and she was due to return. Actually, we're gonna go here really quick. She was due to return, and I did Logan's hideout, because that's where it's earlier now. Her running away is much earlier. I was doing Logan's hideout, and she came back, and I never got her arriving because I got that scene with Heidi. And so Elsie never arrived home, but I saw her later in the day in her old clothes, but saying, hey, like my new look. This is a scene I forgot to get. Commander, they gave us some milk. I know we're a bit in jail, but anyway, with that dirty Alliance monster juice. Or away with that anyway. Take it away. I say, enjoying the delicacies of our enemy is almost as great a betrayal as your surrender when the chips were down. Poor Stev. Well, the chips were more like guns and hands pointed at us. A Dubo soldier fights to the death. Which part of that sentence did you not understand? Fight, death? Oh, of course, soldier. You forgot what it means to be a soldier. We had no chance, sir. You're a disgrace. A disgrace to the uniform, a disgrace to our people, a disgrace to the flag we stand for. Just think of how it will look when they take the photos of us at the War Tribunal. Our faces plastered all over the newspapers across this wretched land. Sorry to cover up my tea. What should I say? Stev did the right thing. Surrendering, you lost. Now pay the price. The battle never should have happened in the first place. Make sure you look pretty for the... I'll do this one. There never would have been one if you all had simply done as we commanded. All we wanted was to sneak in, sneak out, take a few relics. Is that really so much to ask? Kind of sounds like you're victim blaming right now. Will you shut up? Look, what you made me do. Raise my voice is bad for my throat. Or raising my voice is bad for my throat. I can hardly imagine even going home now, facing my country, my family as dishonored failures in some prisoner swap. Don't make me say it again, Stev. Get that devil milk out of my face. Don't give me anything, I'll starve myself. I'd rather die than go home a failure. Sir, I'm kind of reminded of something I saw back in Baja. See, after we'd taken the city, the whole place was a mess. A powerful wind blew over the town after we arrived, covering it in dark clouds normally found above our home. One day, I happened upon some school children gathered around, laughing about something. I went over to check it out, and they were all admiring this little flower that had sprouted out of the rubble. That made me kind of think that no matter how dark it seems, no matter what's stopping us, or how bad things seem, wow, I didn't know where I got the word. As long as something is alive, it can try to keep growing. I guess what I'm saying is everyone deserves a second chance, sir. Fine. Maybe they'll see things favorably upon our return. I did fight bravely after all. Give me that Sandrock milk. I need sustenance for the journey ahead. And the metaphor about two rivaling factions coming together to appreciate something beautiful? One lesson at a time, soldier. Cool. There we go. So this is our last look at Pen. He won't interact with us still. We're gonna go out with Chi now. We'll go through the relic bag after Chi. Of course, I will do one romantic dialogue just because like I said, I am trying to get that one scene. I will not be romancing Chi. I just want to get the scene.
You're here. Good timing. The satellite will pass overhead shortly. I've configured the telescope. I've also attached an SLR to allow direct imaging. We can take photos for further analysis. We still have some time before the satellite arrives. Let's test out the telescope first.
Oh, we'll test the scope. I hope I can see Flying Fish Sanctuary and Sky Scorcher today. Those are the constellations he wants you to find. This thing, I don't know if I like this game very much. So I'm also not that observant. That ain't it. Like sometimes I get these and I find them right away. Other times, nope. This is looking like a big fat nope. Because it also doesn't help that it like hands through again. I'm tempted just to exit because I'm not seeing any of these. I kind of like the Portia game better for this. Just tracing the stars. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. We're just going to exit.
The image quality is vastly superior, no? The clarity allows for much more precise imaging for the stars.
Can you tell me about the stars?
You know, interestingly, when people believe they are wishing upon shooting stars, they are actually wishing upon rocks falling and burning up in the atmosphere. Stars do not shoot. It is a common misconception. What else do you wish to know? Perhaps an overview of the constellations? I will not peddle astrology, but I know a thing or two about astronomy. According to numerous studies, the Swan was originally a constellation that was used to guide sailors across vast distances. They could follow the movement across the skies to orient themselves. What else do you want to know about?
The scales.
Interestingly, the scientific name for this constellation is Scalasian Major, which is a rare instance of the scientific name and the layman's name aligning. What else do you want to know about?
Bear.
This was the first constellation I learned of. I was 4 at the time. This was a rare instance of scientific knowledge being shared from my parents rather than my grandfather. Much like the Swan, it would help them as they were out fishing, providing a point of reference. What else do you want to know about?
That's all.
Interestingly, although we group these stars together in named constellations, they are in fact separated by tens of light years. That's enough for now. The scavengers should be here any moment. Bingo! Now!
random flying bird. Perhaps I forgot to align the telescope. Nope, it was serviced very recently.
Perfect! It's a lot clearer than I thought. Take a look here. This has to be the satellite's antenna. It's completely intact. It might even be transmitting, which would make it one of the few working satellites remaining. If only we had a working receiver to downlink the scavenger's signal. Think of what we could learn. But I shouldn't be too greedy. We just installed an equatorial mount and now a camera too. It's already a huge step forward.
This is, I think, supposed to happen much earlier. It's been a long time since we've installed either of those.
Since we're on the subject though, let me tell you about a paper I read a few days ago. The sampling of digital control technologies of the old world. What a read.
Oh, digital control technology.
Yes, the antenna on the satellite is one such digital controller. I might have mentioned it a bit last time. Here are the details though. See, people of the old world had hundreds of thousands of satellites up there in the sky. Most of them were destroyed on the day of calamity, but a few should have survived.
It's a little funny with this music in the background. It's like...
Now, we've lost most of the communications technology of that period. I mean, we're using wireless telegraphs where they used quantum entanglement, which I don't even have a clue what it means. It just sounds so advanced. My hobby of observing satellites and space stations is my way of trying to connect the dots. If we're able to communicate with these machines, we might be able to recover much of the lost technology.
Oh, of course.
You finally understand now. Teaching is a lot of work.
I'm gonna do this one. I learned about it long ago, but I just like listening to you.
What do you mean? You mean you already know about it, and you still wanted me to talk about it? Ah, I see. Learning through repetition. Well, at least you have an eager mind.
You're just like so awkward. I kind of love it.
I used to deflect from social situations, but it seems in fact that stimulating scientific conversation can be had. Interesting. It's getting quite late. Let's call it a night. I need to rest too.
There we go. Like I said, I don't know how many real romantic things you need to do to get the mission. We'll see. If I don't get it, then I'll flirt with him a couple times and then my other playthrough. Okay, we are gonna talk to Rosie and see when it's supposed to do a sandstorm. Not until Tuesday. Okay. I'm gonna go run and get some more straw and hope that they get there in time. Yes. Nothing new here. I think I've looked at all the stores now. I can't think of any store I'm missing. We'll get our first, that was the wrong button altogether. We'll get our first, what is it called? Scrap tomorrow. So yeah, so the not having to have this in your inventory is kind of nice. That's like the one I kept complaining about that when I was, anytime I was recording. I also don't think you need to have your data disks in your inventory to go to Chi either. I think that's also a thing. We're gonna do one row of this. This is gonna be one of those. So now that we have that conversation from Trudy, or the event from Trudy, excuse me, we will get more story tomorrow. Because we're almost 50 minutes in, I think I don't want to divide them up. I really don't. I think I'm going to I don't want to have an hour and a half long episode. I really don't. So I think we will probably call it a night after I finish doing this. Just because that's a really long episode. I don't mind sitting that long, but I know not everyone likes super duper long stuff, so. because like I've been watching, like I said in the last episode, I've been watching a lot of the decked out stuff, which if you don't know what decked out is, on Hermitcraft, one of the hermits, Tango Tech, he's brilliant at redstone, which is like, it's kind of building like machines in Minecraft, and he created this entire game. It's like a dungeon crawler called Decked Out, and it's like you need to find an object in the game in his like levels that he built, and you need to try to get it back in time, and it's really cool. It's really hard to explain, but once you see it, you're like, that's pretty cool. Like it's amazing that he was able to create it. It is absolutely amazing. He did it all in survival, which is also just astounding that he did. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of decked out stuff, and I watched a lot of the hermits are releasing like these 2-hour-long videos all on decked out, and I've been watching every like I can't get enough of this. Just really sad, but you know, what are you gonna do? Alrighty. Look how cute he is. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of my time at Sandrock. We look a little better. We don't look as stoned now. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of my time at Sandrock. Next episode, I'm hoping to finally get 2 days. I can't guarantee it's gonna be 2 days. We'll see how it goes. We will have definitely the Mahjong table. We might have some start of the Road to Portia stuff. But anyways, so I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself, and